Whoa, heaven's on fire. Whoa, heaven's on fire. All right, people, how the fuck we doing? This is your boy, Mr. John motherfucking Bonalo, and I am joined by my brother, your best friend, my best friend, Mr. Jordan Enzo. Guys, we are back. It has been a while. I can't breathe right now after that little introduction. I'm feel my heat taking you. What the lyrics? I don't know. Burn with me. Heaven's on fire. Angel something. All right, forget it.
All right, we're done.
But you know what we both know? Whoa! Heaven's on fire! Wait, what was that part again? Whoa! Heaven's on fire! Now, good people, we had just seen Kiss. This was our last kiss, pretty much. Jordan, we went all the way to Rosemont, Illinois to see Kiss in the flesh, fucking meet them, front row, sound check, Captain's freaking lounge. I mean, it was an experience for the ages, just to be completely honest. And we had ourselves a little adventure on the way. Buddy, how are you feeling? Now that Kiss is pretty much, I mean, this was it for us. I mean, this was it.
I mean, listen, what we did is what I think a lot of people wish they could do. We really went out on top. There's no better way to say goodbye to something you care about, you know, in that sense, than to do it the way we did. I mean, listen, we drove, what was it, like almost 5 hours to Chicago?
Yeah, I would say around 5 to like 5.5 hours. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Jordan came and snatched me up, which was cool. We knew it was going to snow. Jordan has the Jeep, the all-wheel boy. I mean, mine's all-wheel drive too, but you need a heavy-duty car when you know you have fucking weather advisory on its way. We still got fucked at the end, and we'll get to that. Yeah, the weather was pretty bad, but all said and done, we went out on top. There's no way around it, and we're gonna paint the picture for you. We also have a little vlog coming out all across all platforms between Jordan's Rock Vault, Big Talk, and we're gonna be dropping that link, and we hope you guys check it out, and I think you'll enjoy it. And there's gonna be a lot of you that are probably in it too. But yeah, it was one for the ages, and it was insane. First off, we drive all the way to Rosemont, Illinois, and we go and grab our tickets, and they gave us physical fucking tickets, which made us, I mean, we're collectors, so it made us super happy. How were you feeling about that, Jordan?
Well, I'd like to start off by saying that we did not do a very good job of timing out our trip there.
Oh, yeah, we got there early.
What we thought we were going to get there at, we didn't necessarily account for the time change.
Yeah.
They are an hour behind us. And so we thought we were going to show up at like 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Not the case.
We got there at like 10:30. And we didn't need to check in for VIP until like 3. And even then, they didn't even take us until like 3:30. It was disgustingly cold outside. We'll get to it later. But
there's a lot that builds up to that, and I thought I was gonna die at some point.
Yeah, so we drove 5 hours to Rosemont. Quite a I mean, really, the drive there was a piece of cake. John and I shot the shit the whole time there, talking about, you know, what we hope to expect from the show, what's going to come after the show, what's next for Kiss, what's next for Kiss after.
A lot of speculating.
Which we know now, but
yeah, we were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's a conversation for another time, for another episode.
For another episode, absolutely.
But so we drive 5 hours to Rosemont. We get there, And we're like, what do we do? So we do what any normal people would do.
Yeah, we head to the local Target and fuck around.
Yep. We went to the Target. John was looking for something. They didn't have it.
Yeah, they didn't have the Burt's Bees chapstick that I need for my lips to stay hydrated.
Well, let's put it lightly. John's chapstick is a little on the higher end than mine.
It ain't.
John's chapstick is a little higher class than mine. I guess I'm using peasant chapstick.
He's just using classic chapstick brand. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm pretty sure that's the same chapstick that Napoleon asks his freaking grandma to bring to school. Can't you bring me my chapstick? Gosh.
So Target didn't have what we needed. And so we just kind of hung out in the parking lot, drove around a little bit, drove it up and down the road, kind of checked out the venue.
What we were really trying to do is figure out how to infiltrate.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how to infiltrate that parking lot. They didn't have it open, and they weren't going to open it for hours. And we were like, fuck that shit. We're going to go in the same way the band goes in. Yes. And I was like, Jordan, just fucking run it. He's like, I don't want to get kicked out. I was like, fuck them. We were here too early for this bullshit.
So long story short, we did that.
Yep.
We went around to the employee-only entrance.
And we parked pretty much in front of the fucking entrance.
Yeah, we parked in front of the entrance, drove around all the semi-trucks that said KISS on them, and
yep.
The stage and the lighting. And
all the merch. The merch was literally being unloaded as we were driving
And
by.
let me tell you, they've got semi-trucks, full semi-trucks dedicated to merch.
Oh,
I've never seen anything like
Pallets. I'm talking about brand new, fresh boxed pallets. And I'm talking about like 2 semi-trucks full of them just unloading. So this is how big of a machine KISS is. I'm 100% sure. Well, I'm actually not 100%. I know for a fact. Halfway through when we're leaving, I was like, can I get that? And the lady was like, it's sold out. And even the drum heads, the lady was like, oh, we have one left. Jordan, let me get it. Of course, he's the man. I appreciate him. Very thoughtful friend. Not only that, but I've been looking for it forever, telling him I needed it.
Hey, tell him what they did to you when you bought it.
Oh, they fucking charged me triple the price. Everyone I asked was like, yeah, it was $30. When I went to buy it, it was fucking $80.
It's like the story of John's life.
I'm always paying more.
John is like, I need this. And then by the time he gets around to getting it, it's like, bro, I got hosed so fucking hard.
I got hosed. But you know what? Whatever. You know me, I'm not going to not buy it just because of the price. I'm still fucking shelling out. I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. Money comes, money goes. That's just what it is. But yeah, I got hosed. They need these fucking random people they're fucking finding to sell shit. They don't know how much like price. The lady was doing the math in her head. And I'm just like, bitch, you don't look like you're fucking equipped to read on your own. And the whole time she's talking about how she wants to quit that job. She's like, did you hear that? She's like, I'm getting fucked in the ass. I have to work all night and then tomorrow. The whole time.
I'm not even going to get out of here until like 3 a.m.
Dude, oh, you did hear that. Dude, the whole time. And I'm just like, bro, how unprofessional is this chick? Like, listen, I just wanted my shit. I wanted to get out of there. I didn't need to hear how she was getting fucked in the ass. Okay?
We were tired.
We're tired. We just wanted to roll out. So I shelled out the money. I bought it. I got me and Jordan a poster, sick ass lithograph poster, which I don't even think you can get online anymore. I think they're sold out last time I checked.
I think they are.
Yeah, pretty much out of like all the end of the road stuff is pretty much gone. They're going to probably restock it at some point, but yeah, so we get there, we park up, we're in the parking lot, and we're waiting, and we're just like, fucking, when do we line up? Should we line up? And we're like, okay, we'll wait for like the first people. We wanted to be the first because we were the first there, but people started lining up, and then we're like, fuck it, we got to get up. And Jordan was like, you sure it's really cold? I was like, I think we got to. If I knew how cold it really was out there.
Let me give you guys an idea. It was 24 degrees outside.
It was
24
So cool.
degrees outside. We are right next to Chicago O'Hare Airport. There's planes flying over us, fucking
Wafting
like
cold air.
every fucking 30 seconds. A new plane is flying over. It's cold as fuck. People start lining up behind us. I mean, there's people showing up, guys. There's always one, but a few.
My
There's people.
God.
There's people lining up in shorts. There's people showing up
In
open
flip-flops.
open-toed shoes.
There's people
What?
showing up in pack vans, fucking rocking Gene Simmons demon boots. That guy was the worst. We're gonna get to that guy.
We're gonna get to
Don't
that
you?
guy.
There's always one in every crowd. All right.
But I would say we were at least lined up for maybe 2 hours. 2 hours?
No more.
Really?
I would say maybe I was just so cold. Listen, and Jordan was dressed with a fucking warm parka.
I had my Swiss Army jacket on. I didn't feel nothing from my head to my knees. Everything below my knees, I thought was going to die.
I was wearing the thinnest leather jacket, and I just felt like I was going to die.
John went for cool points. I went for comfort. I can't say I blame him, really.
I'm a husky boy. I was like, I got to look somewhat good in this photo. I was like, I told myself the whole time, I was like, I got to get in shape. This is going to be the greatest moment of my life. If anything, I gained more weight. I was just eating my stress. I was like, oh my God. That being said, oh shit, is that the first that being said in this episode? Wow. We've matured so much.
Well, you said it twice. Sorry. You said it again addressing the first one.
All right. Well, that being said, number three, baby.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Trifecta, baby. Dude, you just hit the turkey.
Oh, we are back. We are. Have you guys missed us? Because we fucking missed all of you.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen, we made a lot of new friends at this show.
We did. I would love to shout a few of them out if we have a few seconds here.
Go for
we
it.
met this awesome dude, this awesome couple, David and Mary. Those two are so freaking cool. David will be on one of our episodes sooner or later. I'm telling you, he's going to be a guest. That guy is the number one Kiss fan in Chicago. He'll probably fight you and say the world. He'll probably say the world. He goes to all the shows. And you know what? I think he'll kick all your asses. So maybe he is. All right. Mary, that's his lady. That's his babe. She was super cool.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart lady. Love to shout out his two daughters. Love to shout out Sam. Got lost in her eyes for a second. Just want to say that, all right? Just throw that out there. And then Danny was there.
Danny.
Super cool people. And who else did we run into, buddy? Tommy Summers.
Oh, yeah. We ran into... Listen, we keep running
Tommy
into
the
Tommy
Tank
Summers
Summers.
from Three Sides of the Coin.
Coolest dude.
What a sweetheart of a guy.
Love him.
Love that guy.
Big fan.
Tommy, if you hear this, brother, we love you.
Tommy, we've asked him a few times to be on our show, and he was like, hell yeah, I'll come on your show. So we're going to figure that out. Me and Jordan are just trying to get these episodes rolling right now. I mean, we've been lagging. We ran into one of our really good friends in Chicago. And listen, I had a feeling he was going to be there. And I feel like maybe I summoned him. The guy, whenever I feel like I'm going to see him, I feel like I summon this dude all the time. He's kind of like a genie. Mr. Chip Znuff.
Oh,
if you guys are Nuff Znuff fans, you know who Chip. Well, everyone knows who Chip is. Come on, let's be for real.
You have
here.
to know who Chip's enough.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping. Dude, whenever we see Chip, you know it's going to be, what's up, guys? You know it's going to be a good time, baby. Fucking Chip Znuff. I mean,
You guys got to come out to my house. I got lots of memorabilia.
we are going to be going out to his house
We
at
will
some
be
point.
going to your house.
Chip, listen, dude, life got in the way. I know you wanted us there like a year ago. We will be there.
We love you, man.
We love you. It's nothing personal. You know how life is. You know how life is. Come on. Chip, we love you. Honestly, bro, we really do. If you're listening, we're going to send this to you so you can listen.
So,
A big supporter of us, too. Whatever
Yeah.
we do, Chip is just always there. But Tommy Summers, super cool. Danny and Sam, super cool.
David and Mary. super
David and
cool.
Mary. My future parents. Trying to get them to adopt me right now. I think Jordan is too.
I think it could happen.
I think we can get them to bring us on board with them.
Hey, listen. Somebody's got to inherit that Kiss collection.
Ooh, I'm going to fight you for it. David, we're gunning for you, brother. All right. So yeah, we met so many cool people. So listen, we're waiting. It is cold as shit. Jordan leaves like 3 times to go pee at the local Target. I'm just too dead and frozen. Listen, you guys are probably like, Johnny, you're a big boy. You're a real big boy. You should have all those layers keeping you warm. Bitch, I was fucking dying. I was so cold. I think there's more to freeze. If anything, there's more to get cold.
Listen,
nonetheless,
John did not fare well in the cold.
I was dying.
But they sure did take their sweet time getting us inside those doors.
And we're gonna get to that point in a second. So they finally opened the doors. There's a lot. The line is wrapped around the building.
There was so, and I don't think you guys, maybe, some of you guys don't understand. In previous times, Kiss, they only sold their sound checks and meet and greets on their website. But this go around, they had them attached to the tickets when you bought them. So the first 10, 15, 20 rows of the floor were all VIP. So anybody that bought them got there. Listen,
I did not know that.
I went to Kiss in Indianapolis before we went to Chicago, and they said that was their biggest VIP of the entire tour.
Wasn't there 700 people there?
Like 750, a little bit more, closer to 800.
Wow.
It was fucking wild.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy as fuck.
Wild
in the streets, baby.
Wild in the streets.
Yeah, baby.
So we get in, they check us in, we get our laminates. And
but Jordan,
yeah.
Before we get to that, I just want to say, while we were waiting outside, I think we're jumping the gun a little bit. We had a lot of weirdos trying to penetrate the first.
Why did you say penetrate?
Let's start that over.
No, we're gonna keep it. We're not.
We had listen. While we were waiting, we had a lot of weirdos
penetrating. You have to commit to penetrating.
All right, we had a lot of weirdos.
We're not good. This isn't just the tip, John. They were fucking
the
full
whole
on
damn
trying to
shaft.
penetrate our fucking line, dude.
So listen, we had a lot of fucking weirdos, and they were trying to get.
Come on, John. Try to get around it. Try to get around it.
Try to get a grasp on it,
around
baby.
that fucking bush, dude.
So there's a lot of weirdos trying to hop in line in front of us. And the line went like this. It was Mary and David. They were first, by the way. Can I just say that? Those guys,
they were up there.
Those guys were like, whatever, this cold ain't shit. And I was like, dude, these guys are not wearing anything.
I don't even think David wore a jacket.
No, he was wearing the Kiss
jersey.
No, he was wearing he had the jersey, but he's wearing the. You remember we were looking at him the whole time?
Oh, the Destroyer jacket.
Because we kept saying, we got to get one of those.
Oh, it's so sick.
Yeah. I think Mary just had her shirt on and just smoking a square. just smoking a Lucy all day. I was just like, dude, it's too cold for this.
Jesus, the fuck is smoking a square?
Smoking a square, it's a cig.
What the fuck is that, dude?
A square, that's what they call cigarettes.
I have never heard that in my whole. I am not a smoker. Yeah. I don't know that shit.
I'm not either. We my family owns smoke shops and liquor stores, so a square is a cigarette. It's a well-known fact if you're a smoker. I don't smoke. I smoke stogies once in a while, cigars here and there, maybe a couple times a year, occasions. But that's about it when it comes to smoking anything.
So back to the weirdos. The biggest weirdo of them fucking all, this guy shows up in this weird lifted
Gold minivan.
this gold weird lifted minivan
Rusted the fuck out. Can I just say
Green Bay Packer stickers
all over it, like giant ones, bobbleheads. The dude comes out. First off, he almost hits a few people on the line. He pulls up.
Oh my God.
He pulls up to right in front of the line. Dude, we'll have to like reenact this one day. And I for the life of me, I was like, what the fuck is this son of a bitch doing? Maybe he works here. Maybe he's some kind of security. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then he goes, hey guys, how you doing? And we're like, oh no.
This guy's wearing this custom
Christmas sweater.
Wish.wish.com fucking kiss hat. Wish.com fucking kiss Christmas sweater. I don't even know what the bottom half looked like. I just know it was fucking
I think
dumb.
it was Kiss pajamas, and it was followed off with Gene Simmons demon boots. If you watch the vlog,
He didn't have them on at first.
he threw them on.
He went, parked that piece of shit,
Car then threw them
came
on.
back
Yep.
with the boots, came straight to the front of the line and was like, hey, everybody. And we're like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Get
and
the
he's like,
fuck outta
who
here."
wants to touch my boots? And we're like, no one wants to touch your dirty ass boots, motherfucker. Get to the back of the line. This guy was trying to cut. There's so many people trying to cut. There's one really weird dude who's like talking to people on the line, and no one was talking back to him, but he kept having a conversation. You remember that fucking weird fat dude?
No teeth, right?
Yeah, no teeth. He kept
Couple snaggle teeth in there.
Yeah, there's like a few loose boys. But he was like talking to someone in the front of the line and no one was responding to him. And I'm like, who's he talking to? And he just kept talking to no one. And I'm like, is he talking to anyone? No one's responding. He was having a full-blown conversation with no one. And I was just like, I was like, I really love Kiss, but there's so many weirdos. I'm like, listen, I just want to rewind because Jordan got me back in. Well, I got back into Kiss, and then I met Jordan very shortly after. And he was like, we got to start seeing Kiss together. And I was like, okay, I know there's going to be a lot of weirdos there, but I did not know how weird it was going to get until we started doing it. Dude. Oh, man. And we're fucking weirdos. So can you imagine how much weirder these people are? You know, that's a really crazy thing.
The weirdos think the other weirdos are weirder.
Yeah, that's when shit's really crazy. Oh, man. It's a fucking shit show at these Kiss shows. But you meet a lot of normal people.
Yeah.
Dave and Mary, Tommy, all those people, you know. But yeah, this motherfucker was trying to like cut in front of people. Then there was another guy trying to cut in front of people.
That's the thing is the guy didn't have to cut in front of people because he had the ultimate VIP. The guy paid $4,000 to be in the pit, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have to cut us.
But he
had
wanted to.
His fucking pick of anything he wanted.
Not only that, but wherever he stands, he's good. He's wearing Gene Simmons fucking platform boots.
Dude, this guy was like the guy was like 6-something feet tall without
the boots.
And then like maybe like 8 feet tall with the boots on. And mind you, John, I've seen Kiss soundcheck before. We have in Detroit, but it wasn't anything like it was supposed to be.
This is my first time.
So John was like, I really hope we get front row at soundcheck. And I was like, listen, brother, I'm going to make it happen. I'll do whatever it takes to make it happen. And, you know, this is my last Kiss show, too. I want to make sure it fucking happens as well. And so we finally get in there. It's probably about like maybe an hour or so, maybe 2 hours before we even get down for sound check. There was no chairs or nothing.
Nothing.
They didn't even have the stage finished yet. So finally they got it finished.
They work so fast, by the way. How insane is that they're able to pull that out of their asses? That shit is fucking wild to me.
Yeah.
Dude, they got a fucking crew that is, man, just probably the hardest working people.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Those people worked day in and day out, fucking kicking ass on that shit. So we get down there, and they take. So there's two different types of VIPs. There was just the sound check, and then there was the Diamond and Ultimate VIP, which includes meet and greets. That was us. So we were third and fourth in line for the Diamond and fucking ultimate VIP line. So we got to go down there before the regular sound check people. So we had our fair share pick of whatever we wanted, and we went straight front row center,
right in the middle.
Ironically, was right where our seats were. At one point, I'm like, "Oh, our seats are a couple seats down."
Yeah.
No, they didn't have them marked out with numbers. I did not know that those were our seats.
So
right there.
Jordan, the whole time was like, "We're gonna be a little bit off the center."
That's what it showed on Ticketmaster.
So we go to our seats and we are smack dab in the middle, and we're like, "Motherfucker, these are our seats we had for soundcheck." Somehow, me and Jordan feel like somehow we were standing in the same place the whole night. It was just so crazy. So listen. So there's a couple people in front of us. This couple. These two really sweet. They're actually from Michigan as well. Came all the way that way.
Yeah.
They walked down a little too far and left us right in the middle. We're like, fuck it. You fucked up. You know, sweethearts. We're like, we didn't say that, but they didn't care anyways. But we were straight smack dab in the middle. It was amazing. We get down there. We're hanging out with Sam, Danny. Mary's in front of us. She's in the pit. So Mary... Love you, Mary. Love you, Mary.
This fucking gigantor retard with the fucking demon boots comes up in the front trying to snake like a front row in front of us spot in
front
pit.
of Mary too. But he's like not snaking it because she's there. But at some point she moved and we're like, don't move.
And that guy snaked that spot when she came back.
The whole fucking night.
Not
the whole fucking night, but the whole sound check right in front of us.
That guy ruined sound check.
Couldn't see anything, but it was okay because
all he did was look at his phone.
Oh yeah, he Facebook Live the whole situation, and he just kept yelling. And at one point, he fell over.
Gene laughed at him. It was it felt so fucking good.
So good. Gene was shaking his head the whole time. If you watch our so listen, if you watch our vlog, you'll see Gene shaking his head at him. He was just like this fucking jamoke, just standing right in front of fucking everyone, blocking their views. Just like, dude, there is no need for the boots. You were going to see no matter what. You were in the fucking pit VIP. There was no one in front of you. You are as in front can be. Wearing the boots is just so shitty. I get it. It's cool, but you're not even rocking the full demon costume.
Mind you, this motherfucker was on Facebook Live the whole time in the pit,
whole
too.
time.
I saw the guy transferred from one side of the pit to the other and tried to stop in the middle
and
again.
Stand in front of us
and they
again.
were like, no, fuck you.
And I told him straight up, you better keep it moving, motherfucker. You remember that?
Yep.
I was like, keep it, because, dude, at that point, Kiss is in full fucking makeup, fucking tearing the house down.
Middle of the show.
This motherfucker thought, dude, and I was like on cloud 9. So for this motherfucker to think he was going to come and stand in front of me again, I was like, you better keep it moving, motherfucker. And he was just like, oh. And someone was like, yeah, get your ass out of here. One of the security guards grabbed him. But yeah, fuck that Jimmo. And I try to like piss at him like pss, 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 pss. I was like, gigantor, keep it moving, dude. Pss, pss. Keep it moving, bro.
Dude, yeah.
One of the girls was like, that was even rough for me to hear.
Yeah, that was fuck. You ruined, like I said, ruined the whole sound check experience. I mean, listen, people don't realize how much other people can make or break those experiences.
Yeah.
And the guy was just completely oblivious to the fact that, like, nobody behind him can see. Like, I'm all for, like, if you're at a general admission show and you get your spot fair and square, fuck all the people behind you. They should have put the work in. However,
yeah, for sure.
Fuck that fucking guy.
Can I just say,
the boots was overkill.
it was so overkill, and he was falling over the whole time. He's an old dude. He's going to break his fucking hip. He was at least like 80. Maybe like 70, or I don't know. But like, you just, have to have common courtesy. Like, I would never do that to someone. Like, I would never be like, let me get in your fucking way and destroy your whole experience. I'm always like, are you okay? Do you have enough space? I'm a very like kind, courteous dude. I'm never like, yo, let me just fucking bogart this whole spot and fuck everyone's life up. I know everyone's there for the same reason. I want everyone to have fun just like I'm having fun. But listen, I just want to say that even this motherfucker standing in front of us, the people we had around us made the experience such a great time.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to kill that. And he was oblivious. I don't think he was doing it to be malicious. I think he was just fucking a little spaced out. Just a little spaced out. Maybe too much acid back in the 70s or 60s or 40s or 30s. I don't know. The guy was old.
But nonetheless, enough about this stupid piece of shit.
Yeah. So
sound check, John. What did you think of sound check? What did you think? Gene Simmons came out first. No, Eric hit the kit first.
Yeah, so Eric hit the kit first, and then you see Gene walk out doing like a walk like the Egyptian.
Yeah.
Now he's doing the walk like an Egyptian. He was doing that move, and he was just so cool. And I was really excited to see Gene, right? But when Paul Stanley came out, is when like I kind of felt like a little kid again. It hit a chord with me. It was kind of surreal. I love Gene. Gene, if me and Jordan talk about it all the time, Jordan, like when he compares me to which member I would be, he's always saying,
I would say Gene Simmons.
He says you're almost exactly like Gene Simmons. And I get it. So, but when I see Paul, I don't know, man. Paul is like, he is
the guy's just got a swagger that's so infectious. I mean,
yeah, he's a rock. He's literally a rock.
That sounds so gay, but like,
God,
Paul Stanley is fucking rock god.
Rock god. He is. I'm like, holy fuck. Paul Stanley comes out and they kick into Plaster Caster and
how about
Caster? I love
that it's a question.
I love that.
It's the same thing every fucking time.
Hey, we're gonna play some songs that maybe you haven't heard. Motherfucker, all these people have been to every show.
It's the same every fucking time.
What song do you guys want to hear? Okay, Plaster Caster.
Plaster Caster.
All right.
Which
it's okay.
Plaster Caster is a great song.
It's a great song.
It's a deep cut.
I don't think it's a deep cut. Well,
maybe not anymore.
Growing up, all those classics, I was on them all the time. Those were my favorites. So Plaster Caster is like a classic Kiss song to me. I don't consider it a deep cut. Maybe for like radio play, yeah. You're not going to hear about fucking a song about having your dick castered out. You know what I mean? But whatever. Break into Plaster Caster.
I think it was Plaster Caster, Hotter Than Hell.
Yeah. But during Plaster Caster, Jordan's filming, and Jordan decides just to stop filming in that second. He's looking at his phone.
Oh.
Paul Stanley struts over to me.
I just want, before John says this, I would just like to make it very clear that John has been talking about this like it's the greatest moment of his life.
It might be.
It happened.
It might be.
I'm not knocking him at all. I believe that it really was a magical experience.
Dude,
John's sweating right now. I'm looking at him. He's sweating right now. Just think, he's jiggling. He's fucking shaking. He's like, he's reliving it. I just want to let y'all know that when this happened, John fucking, I never met John as a kid. I met John maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But
we've been friends for 6 years, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, yeah, we've been maybe longer than that.
Wow.
Because we went to our first end of the road show 5 years
2019.
ago.
Jesus. No, 2019.
2019.
2019 is like 4 years ago.
But we met like 2 years before then.
So like 5, 6.
It'd be 6 years. That's what I said, 6 years.
Anyways, in that moment, I met Johnny as a kid.
Yeah.
I met Johnny as a kid. John, tell them about this experience, and then I would just like to reenact it for a second. If
Okay, so this is pretty insane shit. Paul shredded over to like the middle of the stage to where we were during Plaster Cast, and he's doing his thing where he like fucking hits the strum and he just fucking lets it ring out and he does his little fucking dance thing.
I'm watching John do it right now. It's fucking funny.
And he points at me and I'm like, there's no way. I did like any fucking other nervous person would do.
Oh my God, me?
Me? And then he goes, yeah, you. And he winks at me and he points at me.
Look, listen to it.
And I fucking go, oh my God. I fucking grab Jordan. I start shaking him.
Did you just see him wink at me?
And I look back at Paul Stanley smiling. He's laughing. He's doing the point at me. He's like, look what I just did to this guy. He's like, I just
Paul
turned that
Stanley
guy into.
knows.
He's like, I just turned that fucking motherfucker into jelly. And he starts like giggling. I'm like, oh my God, Jordan. And fucking the Danny, the girl next to us, she was talking about it like during when we're in the captain's lounge, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, I can't believe that fucking happened. And David was like, he's pointed at me a million times.
She's like, other people are allowed to have moments,
Dad.
But dude,
let him have his own moment, Dad. Hey, thank you for getting my bag, Danny. I really appreciate it.
I didn't get it on video, but I watched it.
He just stopped filming. I wish I could fucking relive it a million times over.
Unfortunately, there was no point in continuing to film because you couldn't see anything other than that fucking Gigantor guy in front of us. But John fucking grabs me, and his eyes get like 10 miles wide, and he just goes, Jordan, did you see that? He fucking winked at me. Dude, it was so funny.
It was crazy, man. It was.
I mean, I don't blame you. Listen, I would have done the same thing.
It was insanity, pure insanity, honest to God.
So Gene Simmons threw a pick our way, and the very nice girl next to us from Michigan picked it up, gave it to me. I already had one, and I know John, it was like a gold guitar pick.
Gene Simmons. Yeah, I've been after one.
Ever since John saw that I had one, he's like, bro, I got to get one of those. And
not like out of like jealousy. I was just like, dude, I'd love to have one of those. Honestly, it would complete my collection for the end of the road. When we were in Detroit, we had a pod about it, but we didn't really get to. We just got so busy. We've had a lot of stuff going down, a lot of business things. I've been busy. Jordan's been busy.
We just never got around.
But I was able to like put together Jordan's end of the road for this one, and then I was able to get me all the picks too. So Jordan like completed this for me, and we were able to help each other out.
I gave John that pick, and he's like, bro, he thought I was just letting him look at it, and I was like, no, that's yours.
What? I was just, even though that guy was in front of us, what I've been trying to say is that,
we still really enjoyed the whole experience.
To me, it was the time of my life.
There's a whole experience around that guy.
There was.
And that motherfucker can't take that away.
No, you can't. It was the whole experience all the way through was just so beautiful. I felt like a kid again. Yes, absolutely. Kiss to me. Kiss to me.
I can't get that image of fucking Paul Stanley points and winks, and you're just like,
dude. Paul Stanley treated me so good that night. And dude, he might be the sweetest dude in the world, and he loves his fans. Is all I can say. It was an amazing experience, honestly. I just, honestly, it couldn't have gone any better. It felt like my life went in full circle, and that's the truth. And if that is the last Kiss show ever, which I think it is,
that we go to,
I think that it was perfect. It was a swan song. It was everything. It couldn't have been any better. It just couldn't have been any better.
I mean, listen, people, we haven't even talked about us actually meeting Kiss yet. So sound check gets done. We go to the captain's lounge, which is what they call like the hangout area for the Diamond VIP people. Which I would just like to point out that the captain's lounge has a bunch of like banners in it with like all the Kiss albums.
Oh my god! I know where this is going.
They put the banner with the album Monster on it in the hallway with the bathrooms. I don't know. Coincidence? I don't know.
I don't think so. Someone they let a fucking fan place that next to there. I'll tell you that. Or someone, while they were in there, fucking moved the album around and put that one right next to the shitters, dude. Right next to the dude. That's no coincidence.
We might. I think we have a picture of it somewhere.
We'll be posting it on our socials. Yeah.
But that was funny. They actually, out of all of the other VIPs that I've done for Kiss, this VIP had the best fucking snacks. They had sliders. They had like empanadas.
Empanadas.
I mean, fruit. I don't really give a shit about
We
that.
got free tickets for drinks, but we didn't use them because we're collectors. We ain't gonna fucking.
Mine are in my jacket still.
Are you? Mine are in that room.
Yeah, I went to take something out of my jacket earlier, and I was like, what the fuck? Why did I got junk paper in here? And I pull it out. I'm like, oh my God, drink tickets.
Drink tickets.
I still got drink tickets. But yeah, so I mean, we hung out with David's family in the captain's lounge, which was awesome. Got to know them a little bit better. Talked about the podcast and everything. And
David was like, I gotta be on this show. I'm like, you are on it, David, without a doubt. You were on it before you even said anything, buddy boy.
Now I gotta tell you, we brought stacks upon stacks of big talk. John is a graphic design genius. I'm going to give John all the kudos.
Hey, thank you, buddy.
John, incredible graphic designer, incredible in business in general. He knows what to do. Networking, business, marketing is his specialty.
It's what I do for a living.
And so John made these business cards up for us, and we took stacks of them to this show.
We ran out.
And we probably gave out maybe 50 to 60 cards. I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot. That's all different. That's all different people. We didn't set them down anywhere. We put them in people's hands.
Oh yeah, just meeting people. Everyone wanted one too. They're like, "Oh, can I get one too?" Like, yeah.
Well, yeah. Somebody else sees somebody get something for free, and they're like,
one guy though was like, "I don't have a." Hold on, tell them.
He's like, John. So this is after the meet and greet. This is when we get to our seats. We're networking with the people behind us. John gives this drunk guy the card, and the guy goes, I don't know nothing about podcasts. I have a laptop. Can I do this on my laptop? And John's you know what? Can I just get that? Let me just get that. Let me get that card back.
I was like, let me get that. Keep on. I was like, keep it moving. I gave it to the next person. I was just like,
card back.
I was like, this fucking Jamoke is just fucking.
Oh my God, it was awesome.
Just shut the fuck up.
So moving on from the captain's lounge and networking. I mean, there was a lot of cool people. I started to make a joke about everybody that had Kiss makeup on. Every time somebody would walk by, it'd be like, oh my God, it's Paul Stanley, or oh my God, it's Gene Simmons or Ace Frehley. And people would be like, what? No way. And then it would just be so.
My favorite was when the people had really bad makeup and you would do that to them.
And everybody would be like, oh, what the fuck is that? Who is that?
Yeah, it was a good time. I was like, Jordan, hand one of those cards to that lady over there. He's like, what do you want me to say? I was like, throw it at the floor. Throw it on the floor in front of her feet and be like, hey, you dropped something.
Dude, and we did that to so many people.
They loved it.
People, not only did people love it, they don't say no. You tell them, oh, hey, I saw you drop this. I just wanted to give it back. And they're like, Thanks.
What is this? Your new favorite show?
Yeah.
Boom! Meet the fucking host of it.
And then they're looking at the card, and then they're looking at us, and then
they're like, "That's you." I was like, "That's what we just said,
Yeah.
motherfucker."
hell yeah, just slightly more chiseled.
Just a little skinnier. Don't worry about it.
They're
Just
old
close your
pigs.
eyes.
Hey, stop.
That's a high school picture. Go fuck yourself. That is actually me from like a year and a half ago when I fucking got in shape.
That actually is
Yeah.
us. They can't be upset.
We're just a little. Well, I'm way more. Jordan's just like maybe 20 pounds. I'm like, let's not a couple 20s.
Anyways, so
let's get off of
back
that.
to Kiss.
Who else did we run to in the captain's lounge? Our good buddy.
We ran into Joe from Kiss Haven.
Our buddy. That's our boy. We've been running into Joe since we met Peter Criss. I mean, can I just say, we've ran into him so many times. I feel like we're family at this point, and we're going to have him on the show at some point. He's the coolest. If you haven't been on Kiss Haven, you are missing out. If you don't own a piece of Kisstory, Kiss Haven's the place to get it, honest to God.
There's two sites, actually. Kiss Haven has all the signed collectibles
Yes.
and miscellaneous collectibles. Kiss Pick Haven has all of the Kiss picks from the last, I don't know how many years.
Oh, yeah,
But
this goes back.
These are people that work directly with Kiss that do private signings. They get the picks straight from the tour as soon as the tours are done.
Everything is beyond.
As soon as the specific shows are done,
Yes.
they get all of the extra picks and they offer them to us, the fans, to have for our collections. They know they are also Kiss fans and collectors. They know how we are.
Everything is beyond authentic. Everything is amazing, and they get the stuff to you so fast. They're amazing. I mean, listen, how do I say this? Everything we've got pretty much through our collection. I mean, we've got from other sellers and stuff, but most of it is from Kiss Haven. I really don't trust anyone, and they are now doing authentications.
Their signed memorabilia comes with a certificate.
Yeah.
And they have all the photos to prove that they actually were
Everything.
with these guys.
Well, not only that,
we know that these guys are legit.
Oh, yeah.
But for people that don't know, you know, like I said, these people work in and around Kiss. They do the private signings with these members.
Yeah, they're personal friends with the band. I mean, listen, for all your collectible needs, we're just going to give them a plug. I mean, I hope it's okay with them.
Listen, guys, if you I'll post a picture soon on my Jordan's Rock Vault Instagram.
And Big Talk.
I have an entire wall in my home that quite literally is a wall that Kiss Haven built. I mean, is my hard work and those motherfuckers got a lot of my money.
But they deserve it. Their prices are pretty
incredible.
Great.
Well, and one thing I have to say in thanks to Kiss Haven is they made things possible for me that I never thought were ever possible. I never imagined as a kid that I would own almost every single Kiss album signed by not one, not two, but most albums signed by 3 members.
We're only missing Gene. Kiss Haven, we know, you know that we know that you know you guys got to get Gene in there. I know this is a thing. You guys have been in talks with him. We got to get it done, baby.
Yeah.
We got it. Gene, if you are not listening to this, no, I'm just kidding. Listen,
but
let's get serious here. My collection is pretty much brought to you by Kiss Haven as well. Like Jordan says, Jordan introduced me to Kiss Haven. He was like, bro, I know you've been after a Paul Stanley solo album signed. This is your chance, dude. They're getting the stuff signed right now. Hopped on, bought it. That thing showed up so fast. Insane. They actually make sure that these guys are signing them nicely too. They're not just sending you scribbles. These are beautifully signed.
If anything is not up to their liking,
I don't think they send it out.
No, They do.
Probably at a discount rate.
Yeah, they put deal. They call them scratch and dent. Scratch and dent are the ones that have like.
Is that real?
Creased corners, or where like the marker doesn't look as good.
I do have a little dent in mine, but I think it's the one.
John bought a signed Paul Stanley solo album from Kiss Haven, and what's funny is that they didn't crease John's album. Paul Stanley did. They took a picture of Paul Stanley in all these signed albums, and Paul Stanley has got his elbow on the whole stack of solo albums,
creasing probably all of them.
The fuck out of them.
So there's a few of us lucky fans that I think got a dented by Paul Stanley. Which, listen, I'll take that shit over a clean one all day, baby.
Well, that picture was extra super cool because something super special was in that photo.
Yes.
They only did 2 signed unmasked LPs from that signing, and one of them is mine.
Yes, it is.
It was signed by Paul and Ace, and both of those LPs are in that picture, and to know that one of them is mine is fucking crazy.
Yeah, because you have that authentication. Not only that, but those guys go in so depth with the fans, and they kind of like they hear what the fans want. They make it happen. They're amazing. They're so amazing. And listen, if you're going to support anyone, don't support these random people on eBay that could be forging signatures. It happens a lot. Kiss Haven is, and we are not affiliated. We spend our money.
We are fan. I know
we don't get no discounts. We don't get no kickbacks. This is just, we love these guys. They treat us like family. They treat us like friends, and they're cool with the band, but they're not like jaded about it. They're just they're like, we're freaking fans. Yeah,
they're good people. I know we've done silly sponsors in the past. We are not sponsored by Kiss Haven.
We are not. We would love to be.
We are. Yeah,
we would really love to be.
We are loyal customers to Kiss Haven, and that's why we speak so highly of them. Shout out to Joe, PJ, Keith, everybody else involved in Kiss Haven. Thank you for what you do. A lot of our collections would probably never look the way that they do if it wasn't for you guys and your hard work and dedication to being Kiss fans and helping Kiss fans like us. We love you.
We love you, Kiss Haven. Hey, you wanted the best. You got the best. Kiss Haven is the place for you. You want to get your collection finished. You want to get your collection started. They'll get you coming. They'll get you going. Kiss Haven, baby. All right. Hey guys, we'll talk to you soon, and we'll have them on the show.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So
back to where we were. So after the Captain's Lounge, they start lining people up for photos.
Yep. They start shuffling us.
And we thought that like the Captain's Lounge was full of people, but there wasn't that many people in there.
No.
And so we thought we were at like the forefront of what was going on.
No, there was people already lined up.
Dude, there was like 200
if we only knew.
People.
Yeah, we could have missed it. Honestly, we could have I think about it all the time that we could have missed it. If that guy didn't come and like find us.
Matt,
holy shit!
I don't know Matt's last name. It's really none of my business. But Matt, who works with Kiss and Kiss VIP, that is one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Is this the gratitude episode? Because I think we got a lot of people to thank.
We really are grateful.
We're so grateful for these people.
People don't realize how much their kindness makes a difference in our experiences meeting these bands.
You know, some people will be like, that's so crazy you to spend that much money and go see Kiss. Not to us. To us, we're like, bro, dude, that was awesome. But the people around it made it that much. I would have paid triple. Honestly, that's how amazing that I would have paid 5 times. That's how amazing that experience was.
I have the rest of my life to make money. I don't have the rest of my life to meet Kiss.
And that's the truth. And money comes and goes, but you know, it's just
Kiss is immortal though, so we'll be talking about that later.
About this goofy ass shit. I got a lot to say. I'm stressed out. I'm gonna be all worked up here in a little bit.
So we're kind of near the end of the
Yeah.
line, and they take us like down and around.
Let
and
me
backstage.
just stop Jordan right here.
Yeah.
They take us down those stairs. I start having a funny feeling that we might see someone.
John starts talking about Chips enough, dude, and we go down the stairs, around the corner,
How
down the
fucking
hall.
funny would it be if we seen Chip?
Next thing you know,
I just
there's
looked
this tall blonde guy.
fucking wearing that fucking hat, wearing the coolest leather jacket I've ever seen. Looks like it's made out of like 30 leather jackets just fucking stitched together. And I
just go,
Chip! I'm like, Jordan, you're never going to believe who's here. I just look at him. He goes, who? I'm like, Brother Chip!
And he turns around and he's like, at first you could tell he's like, what the fuck? But
And then he goes, boys, what are you doing here? Boys, what are you doing? Do his voice. Do his
I
voice.
can't.
Boys, what are you doing here? We're like, we got to come see you at your crib soon. He's like, yeah, but are you guys going to come see me at my show? I was like, we're only here for the night, Chip.
Dude, it was just so funny because he was so confused at first, like, holy shit, people know me. But then I was like, wait, I know these people.
He's like,
Oh
these are my
God.
boys. We have a relationship with Chip. We've been hanging out with Chip for, I feel like, a while now.
Yeah, years at this point.
Yeah, he's always excited to see us. We're like, we just love him. He always comes up
He's
to us,
just a
just
sweetheart.
shoots the shit.
He's one of the real ones that actually cares about his fans.
He
Because
cares about us.
Quite literally, without the fans, what do we got going on here?
Who do you think Chip was rolling with at that show? I'm thinking he's boys with Eric. If I had to guess.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just I mean, a lot of those artists get, backstage and stuff just through their people.
Well, I seen his meet and greet photo, and he was Eric was throwing up a peace sign, which makes me think
maybe
Eric is his boy.
Why don't we just next time we see him,
We should ask him. I do know this for a fact because Chip told me. Chip's sister used to date Eric Carr back in the day. A little fun fact
He
for your
did
asses.
say that, yes.
A little fun fact
Way
for all
back
your
in the
asses.
day.
Yeah. And which is dope. All right, we see Chip, we snag a
We get
photo.
a picture. It'll
Gotta
be in our
get
vlog.
a photo. Yeah. David took it. David
David,
took
sweetheart.
a hell of a photo. Sweetheart of a guy.
Thank
Love
you,
him.
David. Love you, brother.
Love you.
And your family.
And your family. Love you. Love your
all you people.
Love all you guys. Sam. Well, Danny, what?
So
Yeah. We keep on moving.
we keep on trucking. I would just like to. I don't understand this. I don't know why. I don't know how. But backstage underground,
Oh my
Allstate
God.
Arena, fucking reeks.
Smells like fucking. That's probably where the mobsters threw a lot of bodies back in Chicago, like back in the day.
I don't know, but
Dude, it
fucking
smells like
reeks.
fucking rancid ass fucking sewage. It is.
Sewage or like old seafood or something.
I did smell a little.
Not even like
There was a
good
lot of
seafood
There
vagina.
there was a lot of skanks back there. There was a lot of ladies. Did you see some of the side rooms that had just nothing but like chicks like dressed like complete skanks? There were so many rooms.
You know what those rooms were for, right?
Yeah,
That was
fucking
for like
cooking.
that was for
cooking
like
chow mein.
the opening band's peoples.
Is that what those are?
Girls, yeah, I believe so.
That's probably, yeah. I could see Amber Wild getting down.
Yeah,
I mean, some of those chicks looked a little rough, if I must say so.
I have no part of this.
One of them didn't have hair. All right, so
That might not have been Amber Wild's room. We
that
don't know.
Might have been Amber Wild's room. All right, I'm not speculating anything, but if I had a guess, I think Jordan is right. Jordan made that statement, and I'm going to stick with Jordan on that statement. Those were Amber Wild's fucking skank bags. All right.
Stop
Hey,
saying
bro,
that.
I didn't say shit. Amber Wild Skank Bags brought to you by Jordan.
Stop. I did not say that.
He said it.
Do not include this in the episode.
It's fucking staying in, just like the penetration is.
So we're backstage.
We're backstage. It smells. Some dude, one of the fucking roadies lit an incense.
Incense.
That's how bad it smelled.
I honestly would have taken the sewage over the incense.
No,
I hate incense.
I thought it fucking helped.
Incense is fucking nasty. Hey, why don't you tell the people about the fucking Jamoke we ran into backstage?
Oh, Jamocha Joe?
Jamocha Joe. Jamochasaurus, dude.
The Jamochasaurus. All right, so there's this guy. I'm not going to say any names because he's a real skank bag. Just like the chicks in Amber Wild's rooms. All right. So there's this guy, and listen, Jordan is my brother, right? And Jordan, I got this motherfucker's back no matter what. You know, I've almost beat up a few people for him. This motherfucker, not too long ago at an Ace Frehley show, started talking shit about Jordan to me, and I was like, bro.
Tell him what he said, though. Because we're still wondering what the fuck this means.
So this dude came up to me and was like, yeah, fuck Jordan. First off, I was like, I'm just here to see the show, motherfucker. You better get the fuck away with your smelly ass breath. And I'm pretty sure I told him, Jordan, do I fucking sugarcoat anything when I talk to people?
No, not like that.
No, I'm pretty sure I told him, like, bro, you better get the fuck out of my face. Your breath smells like, no, fuck. I got like an anger problem. Just gonna tell you guys straight up. You know what I mean? If you're sweet to me, I'm sweet to you. If you're a fucking douche, I'm gonna fuck you up. And this guy was like, yeah, you better tell him to watch out because he wouldn't smoke a cigarette in the places I've been. And I'm just like, what the? I'm like, I looked at him and I'm like, the dude don't smoke cigarettes, motherfucker.
I don't. I hate smoke.
I was just like, I knew he was trying to say some kind of insult, but I was just like, the guy don't even smoke, bitch.
We did get our get back at fucking Detroit Kiss show because while he was standing there, we said, you wouldn't smoke a cigarette places we've been. And he's like, yeah, you're right.
And then this time around, what would have happened, Jordan? Hit the people with it.
So the line is so long that it did like a...
And by the way, David, Mary, Sam, Danny, where the fuck did you guys go? You were right behind us. Did you guys cut in front of someone and leave us to the fucking wolves?
They stopped to talk to somebody in the front and then they just disappeared.
They were gone. And we were fucking all the way in the back of the line. I was like, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I love them, but they fucking ditched us.
So anyways,
rightfully so.
The line was so long
yeah,
that it did like a U. And
no one knew where to go.
At the back of the line was Jamochasaurus.
Jamochasaurus Rex, yep.
And so at a certain point, the people in the back of the line were passing by us. And this guy stops next to us. And John can't help himself. He just starts staring at him. And
I was just mean mugging the fuck out of him.
And Jamochasaurus is feeling it. You can
not
see,
staring, mean mugging. There's a big difference.
and he's feeling it. He's like looking,
But he
and
won't say
trying to
nothing
look
because
down
he's a little puss.
and looking up and looking down. And I can't remember if the line started moving. And John was like, "Yeah, that's right. Keep going. Keep walking. Keep walking."
Keep a stepping, fool.
Or something like that.
Yeah,
they
something.
exchanged some stupid words, and John does this fucking thing.
No, he said, he was like, I was like, keep it moving, bitch, or whatever, and he was like, I hate you.
Oh yeah, he goes, I hate your guts.
But like a little kid crying.
Like, I hate your guts.
Yeah, and I started doing like the fucking. I started doing that to him, like finger fucking the air, calling him a queef. I don't know what came over me. I think I was just so fucking excited to meet kids, and I
hate your guts.
And I was feeling like a fucking god at that point. I was like, nothing can take me down. I was like, let me take this piece of shit down. Fuck that guy. Let me tell you why. Fuck that guy. Let me tell you why. You guys are probably like, Johnny, why are you such an asshole? I'm not an asshole. Every time we talk to this guy, and we've been nothing but nice to him, and we try to be his friend. We don't want to be his friend, but he fucking goes out of his way to like hang out with us, but then he'll shit talk us, right? So listen, I'm too old for this shit. I don't got time for this motherfucker coming up to me and saying stupid things. But he likes to tell Jordan all the time how much he hates Kiss and fucking Tommy Thayer this, and he's not Ace Frehley, and Eric Singer ain't Peter Criss, and they're fucking imposters.
I'll never spend
and
another
he tells
dime
us
on
we'll never
Kiss
spend
ever
money.
again.
Listen, I don't got time for this shit. I fucking have a real life to live. I'm here to watch a show. I don't need to listen to your fucking drama. But he fucking targets us. He comes and talks to us, and then he gets mad when we don't fucking agree. We just tell him like, dude, we don't care. Get the fuck away from me. The dude's pissed me off because he tried to rip Jordan off on some tickets.
I never even wanted the tickets.
But
I never wanted these fucking tickets ever. And he just kept trying to sell me these tickets. And I'm like, dude, I don't want these tickets.
And that's the thing. I don't like people trying to hustle people. And I've heard from a few people that this guy pulls that shit. So at this point, whenever I see him, I mean mug him. I give him dirty looks. And I fucking let him know that I will fuck him up if he fucking gets near me. And he's a little bitch. Real talk. He's a little bitch. And he's always crying, I hate you too.
I hate your guts.
I hate that guy's guts.
He did tell me I had
He
nice
told
hair,
Jordan
though.
he had nice.
Fucking John goes up the stairs before me and he's like, oh, this guy.
No, I call him a jamoke. This fucking jamokester.
And he goes, oh, this guy. And then I go by and he's like, here's looking nice, man.
Even though he shit talks Jordan all the time.
What the fuck?
That's how you know someone's a fucking. And he looks like a snake.
I mean, my hair does look nice. Thank you. But why the fuck are you talking to me?
Yeah, dude, he's just a snake, bro. When Jordan's not around, he tries to come up to me and be my friend and talk shit about Jordan. When I'm not around, vice versa. Listen, I'm fucking here to see a show. I'm not here to make friends. We did make a lot of great friends, and I do love them.
Great friends,
and I do love them, and those are good people. But this is someone that just tries to bring fucking drama, and we don't fucking need it. I'm too old to be fucking listening to your bullshit. Where I don't see you, I only see you at these shows, and I fucking hate seeing you. Just to be completely honest, and you're the worst. You're the worst. You're a fucking loser. You're lucky we're not saying your name, but you're a jamokester. Real talk.
All right. And with that being said, we're going to put an end to Jamokasaurus. We're in line.
Rex.
We're in line.
Hey, what does his teeth look like really quick?
The guy's teeth are like rotted out of his head. They're like
what?
They're like rotted out of his dude.
Yeah, they are.
They're so rotten that they're like elongated. Like,
dude, they look
the gums are rotted away too.
I'm pretty sure one of them has a straight hole through it.
I don't even know, bro. I'm sick. I don't want to think about it no more because then I'm going to start smelling it.
He's only spoken to you that close, never to me. That shit's gross.
Dude, he came up next to me in Detroit, dude. Detroit for sound check. And just standing next to me, I could smell the breath. So
Jamokasaurus Rex, we'll fucking put a pin in it.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in it.
Or a toothbrush. One of the fucking toothpick in it.
It's too late for toothpaste. Toothpaste can't save that shit. It's already too far gone.
You just got to pull that shit out.
So
his teeth need to be repossessed. Just saying.
Maybe they need to be fucking knocked out.
Part 1 has wrapped up. Switch over to part 2 if you want to know what happens next.